Hi, welcome to Driving TV and I hope you are well. In this video, I will be sharing some tips on roundabouts. Many learners, when they are dealing with roundabouts, they are making common mistakes and because of that, they are failing the test. In this video, I will be sharing 7 common mistakes the learners are making and because of that, they're failing the test. Hopefully, with the help of this video, you will understand these problems and hopefully you will avoid making these common mistakes in the test when you are dealing with roundabouts. So let's start the lesson. So first tip is make sure you learn everything about roundabouts, the main principles, the rules of roundabouts. This is very, very important. Many learners, they just know the basic, but they don't fully understand roundabouts. So basically the left, the straight and right. What is the principle of roundabouts? Which lane do you need? When to signal? Do you understand the MSPSL routine as you approach the roundabout? So first thing is for you to understand fully the rules of roundabouts. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is that when you approach the roundabout, sometimes the road bends at the end, just before the roundabout. When it does, the learners, they are too busy looking on the right and they forget to steer as the road goes round towards left. So make sure as you approach just before the line, when the road bends, when you look on your right, make sure you remember to steer around so that you are in your left lane and you don't end up on the right lane because you don't steer. So make sure you remember to steer as the road goes round. Tip 3 is that some of the roundabout, you don't have any road lane markings. Some roundabouts, it doesn't have any road markings, especially the lane inside the roundabout. If it doesn't, make sure you make your own lane. So for example, if you need to go straight, you need the left lane. Now, don't just go anyhow just because there is no road marking on the roundabout. Make sure you make your own lane as if you are going round on the left lane. So make your own lane. Don't just go anyhow in the middle of the roundabout. Make sure you make your own lane towards left. If you're going right, make sure you go inside as if you are going to the right lane. So make your own lane. Fourth tip is that when you are going straight, you need the left lane. That's the principle, that's the rule of roundabout. So when you go straight, we need the left lane unless the road marking is telling you otherwise. So if you see a road marking saying that left lane is only for left and you want to go straight second exit, make sure you use the road markings like here. Make sure you use the right lane because that's what the road marking is telling you to do. Don't use the left lane in this case. Normally, it's always the left lane unless the road marking is telling you otherwise. In this case, like I said, as you can see on the road, it's the right lane for you to go straight ahead. Next tip is that mini roundabout. Make sure you understand the difference between a normal roundabout and a mini roundabout. They're both the same, the rules are the same, except on a mini one you have less space, which means as you are coming off the roundabout, you don't need to signal to come off. So for example, you need to go straight second exit or you need to go right, maybe second or third exit. As you come off, you don't need to signal to come off. Normally, on a normal roundabout, as you come off, you signal left to come off. But on a mini one, by the time you signal, you are already out, which means you don't need to put the signal on as you're coming off the roundabout. Tip number 6 is when the signal comes off on roundabouts. So for example, here we want to go fourth exit on the right. So we looked at the mirrors, we put the signal on, and we are on the right lane. When we enter the roundabout, we will enter into the right lane and we keep signaling right until the third exit, which is the last exit when we come off. Now the problem is sometimes the signal will come off while we are going round. If the signal comes off, make sure you put the signal back on again. Many learners, they forget to put the signal back on. So as you're going round on the right on the roundabout, if the signal comes off, put it back on again until you need to come off the roundabout. Okay. Tip number 7, change your speed. Always know the speed of the road that you are driving on, and always know when the speed changes. So for example, here we are driving on a road which is 30, approaching a roundabout, and as we approach, as you can see, the speed changes to national speed limit. Firstly, make sure you know what is national speed limit. And here we are driving on a single carriageway, which means on a single carriageway the national speed limit is 60. So from here the speed starts 60. Make sure you know this, because many learners, they miss that. They miss just before the roundabout when the speed changes. So here we are going third on the right. So we looked at the mirrors, we signal right, and we drive on the right lane because we're going right. We look on our right. First of all, we need to deal with the roundabout, so we can't do 60 straight away, but we know the speed already changed. So we looked on our right, there's no one coming, we enter the roundabout into the right lane. Okay, that's the first exit, and this is the second exit. What do? Top left, signal left, left blind spot, we change lane. Now we've changed lane and we are coming off the roundabout. What is the speed now? Do you know? Can you see any sign here? There is no sign. Why? Because the sign was already given to us before the roundabout. Many learners, they miss that. They miss and they keep driving what they've been driving before, which was 30. But actually here is 60 because we've already seen the sign of national speed limit. Okay, that's it for today, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give a thumbs up, and please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.